Heat race number 2 is already rolling out onto the back straightaway, and we will introduce these fine folks for you, or to you. Starting on the pole, Jeffrey Lean Jr., the number 24 JR from Mora, Minnesota. They're throwing T-shirts out to the fans on the front straightaway here. Let's see if they can get one up here in the tower, see how good their arm is. Alongside of Jeffrey, the youngster from Mora, will be Destin Lorimore, who just brought that number 90 car out for the first time last Friday night here at Amsoil. The number 90 is from Superior. Good young driver, working on his, I think it's his 4th year in the Big Mods. Row number 2 to the inside, Greg Chesley took a couple of years off, the former Midwest Modified star here from Duluth, Minnesota. The yellow number 97 will line up to the inside of row number 2. And alongside of him in white, the number 4 of Bill Byholm from Glidden, Wisconsin. Row 3 to the inside, Devin Van House from Silver Bay, Minnesota, the number 17 car. There's Byholm. And there's Van House, that brightly colored number 17 from Silver Bay, Minnesota. He'll line up alongside of the number 31 of Jason Voigt from St. Cloud, Minnesota. There's Jason, making his first appearance here this year. Matt Lear was your opening night feature winner. The number 30 is from Bruce, and he will Bruce, Wisconsin. He will line up on the inside of row number 4. Cody Wolkowski is right alongside of him. The number 224 in yellow from Thunder Bay, Ontario. And at the tail of the grid will be Brent Dutenhofer from Watertown, South Dakota in the number 48. And my apologies if I slaughter a couple of these names here, obviously. The series, this modified series, kind of along a similar line to the Wissota Late Model Challenge Series in an opportunity to offer modifieds a chance to travel to different tracks for some money, is presented by, this is the presenting sponsor, Advantage RV Sales. It's a camper dealership in Watertown. And they've been doing this for a few years now, if memory serves, Jerry.
Yeah, it might be 3 or 4 anyway, that they've been doing this. It kind of took the place of our Como Modified series that we had up here. It was a very popular series for a while, but
I think the difference is the Advantage series reaches out a little further into the Wissota territory, especially out west. Junior leading the field to the start of this one. And they are 3 wide, 4 wide, never mind. Hang on. Yeah, and the reason for this mess over in turn number 2 is that was not a clean start. Lean got a jump.
He leaned a little bit.
A little bit.
Yeah.
And we'll try this again. Devin Van House getting his 17 car refired and trying to find a wide spot to turn around over in turn 2, and we will realign the field. Matt Lear took a little bit of a beating on that one, the 30 car. With a couple of dings and dents in that one. Here's a restart. Lean in the 24 on the pole, black and green. And that's a full, not only a car length, but Chesley was right behind him. And Destin Lorimore just kind of got hung out to dry there. And then the rest of the mess here coming around. And there you see, ooh.
I think he had to have a point there, because whoever was on the outside of him slid up and away, so maybe it looked like a jump, but.
Well, one of the things about that, and of course it's always a judgment call, but one of the things about that is you still have to be side by side at the cone. Now, is it the inside guy's responsibility to stay with the outside guy, or is it the outside guy's responsibility to stay with the pole sitter?
That's the pole sitter sets the pace, so
that would be my guess.
Got to stay there.
Inside of row number 1 here tonight.
So back 2 rows.
And it is hard to do, I want to tell you.
Oh, sure.
As a former driver, it is hard to do on that outside.
It's got to be, yeah.
Swing to the outside.
All right, we'll try this again. This time Greg Chesley with the pole. And that's the ball not only stays with him, but he's going to lead the field into turns 1 and 2. Byholm to the high side, the white 4. Chesley slips behind Lorimore. Chesley changes lanes, which gets him by Holmes' way. To the inside, comes through the course, 331 car to third. 4 wide off of turn 2, down the back straightaway for fourth spot. They're still 3 wide. Lean to the inside. Down the middle is Lear and Byholm in the white fourth. Still a tightly packed little group. Destin Lorimer in that 90 car. Fresh car, running away with things early. And hang on, Wolkowski is around in turn number 3 and pounded the inside marker tires, and he's hung up at the bottom of turn 4. Wolkowski went around, and when he came down to those marker tires in the inside of turn 4, he hit pretty hard.
So he's stuck on the berm there.
So the 224 from Thunder Bay, Ontario, Canada brings out the caution flag here. And if the scoreboard here is any indication, 2 down and 10 to go. Here we look at it again. Watch deep in the grid, the yellow car coming around. There he is. And just getting missed by Van House, and then bang.
Again, our top 3 advance. Top 2 will redraw later on tonight. We will be
Record crew over to take care of Wolkowski's 224. And if they can, I don't know if he's going to get just pulled off the marker tire or if he's heading for the pits, whichever the case might be. Let's see if they disconnect Wolkowski so he can restart this one, otherwise to the pits and back out for a B main later. I think they're going to try and disconnect him and let him go. And they do.
Yep.
So now it'll be interesting to see if there's any damage to the right rear suspension or the rear axle on that 224. But he gets it rolling, and he'll give it a couple of blips of the throttle to make sure everything stays connected in the back, and we go back to green here in just a moment. With Destin Lorimer, the pleasant surprise at the point.
He's proved to have flashes of brilliance. Seriously, he's had some times where he just runs away with things, and sometimes when things don't go so well. So I guess that's the life of every racer.
I suppose some guys seem to have it more than others. Destin's one of those that seems to have it. Extreme swings of good luck to bad luck. The field fans out behind him as he kind of plays possum a little bit coming to the green. And not biting on that around the outside the 31 of Jason Voigt, but Lorimer with a nice run down the back chute to hold the point. Lorimer, Voigt and Chesley, and the 30 of Matt Lear now into fourth, just ahead of Jeffrey Lean Jr. Those two make contact. Lear will fade back just a little bit as Lean is on a charge. And problem for the 48 car. Brett Bittenhoff making the long trip here from Watertown, South Dakota. That car dying in turn number 4. And is he going to... Looks like damage to the left front suspension. He's going to coast it into the pits, or into the infield. This is a very interesting race to this point in which everybody has stayed pretty tightly packed throughout. Dutenhofer taking the shortcut through the infield, and he'll head the 48 car to the pits. And they'll get the field realigned in what is known as a Delaware double file restart. Get them realigned over there, right in Dutenhofer's way. Destin Lorimer, your leader. He will have the point to himself. Your second place runner, Jason Voigt, will have his choice of inside or outside of row number 2. He chooses inside. That leaves Greg Chesley's yellow 97 to the outside. And then your fourth place runner, Matt Lear, in the 30. Your fifth place runner, the 24 junior of Jeffrey Lean Jr. And the rest of the field follows suit, and Destin Lorimore thought he was getting the green flag instead of the 1 to go signal. Got a good run on the field, but it's not going to count.
Yeah.
All right. Damage, as you can see there, to the back, the left rear corner of Matt Lear's number 30, but he's got a fourth place run right now. Lorimore. Good start for Lorimore. Started low, went high. Couple of guys unable to get by him, and Lorimore gone. The battle is for second. There you see it going into turn 3. That's Voigt in the 31. He's got the spot. Lear the 30 on the left side. And the yellow 97 of Chesley. And problems down the front straightaway. And Jeffrey Lean Jr.'s 24 car heading to the pits. That is still a good battle for second. 3 wide coming out of turn 4. Lear gets the edge. Contact, he bumped into that rut in the middle of turn 1. That opened the door for Lear, and Chesley's going to get by. Voigt is going to settle back just a bit. Voigt trying to nudge his way underneath Chesley. That is for third. Byholm in the white and red 4 sitting 5th. And then a little ways back to Cody Wilkowski and Devin Van House, but it is Destin Lorimore ahead of Matt Lear. Lorimore putting on quite a nice show. Lear has reeled in the leader. Now if he can do something with it. Still a lot of race left. Lorimore's got a great pull down the straightaways. Checks it way up. Bobbled a bit. That left Lear an opportunity. But Lorimore's got some horsepower in that 90 car. Here's Lear to the inside. Takes a peek. Lorimore pulls away down the straightaway again. Nice corner that time. Lorimore making that 90 car nice and wide. Chesley holding down third ahead of Voigt and Byholm. And again, Lorimore with some pull down the straightaways to get away from Lear. Laps winding down. 1 to go for Destin Lorimore. Lorimore and Lear is the story right now. Lorimore trying to hold him off. Lear goes high side. Destin Lorimore's got his first checkered flag of the summer. Destin Lorimore with a nice break-in run for the new ride. The number 90 car from Superior, your winner, heat number 2 of our Advantage RV Modified Series tonight. Second spot to the 30 of Matt Lear. Third to the 97 of Greg Chesley. Fourth to the 4 of Bill Byholm on the last corner, last lap pass of the number 31 of Jason Voigt. Very impressive run for the number 90 of Destin Lorimore.